Hi, my name is Michelle McCann, and I am an author and divine channel, and I am here to help you connect with God and the angels, and in order to help you live the life of your dreams, and to help you find peace and comfort and hope in difficult times. And so I'm coming on here today to share that I'm very excited that I have gotten a lot of feedback about my book, The Nature of God, The Revelation, and it's so exciting to hear how it's really helping people and supporting people on their spiritual journeys and in their lives. And so I just want to share a few comments that I've received. Jill is going through a life transition, and she says that she keeps the book on her counter as an inspirational reminder to kind of get her through the difficult times. Sarah says she actually feels like God is speaking directly to her when she reads the book. She feels like the messages are meant for her, which is really, really cool. And then Cheryl sent me a note and praised me for being so brave to put my story out there, and said how much it's helping her, and she's really looking forward to expanding and growing her connection with God and the angels. And these are just a few of the comments I've received. There's more reviews on Amazon and on my website, so you can definitely check those out. So now comes the time I want to fess up about something. I had done my book launch back on June 15th, and it went very well. I was very excited to launch this baby into the world, and as part of the launch I had asked people to send me questions, and so I got a lot of really great questions, and I covered some of them in the book launch, and I said I was going to do some follow-up videos to answer more of the questions, and now it's been a couple of months, and I haven't really gotten around to doing those videos, and I thought I was procrastinating because we moved and just had lots going on, but then I think God and the angels were talking to me because a friend recommended a podcast, and in listening to it I heard that procrastination is often an indication that there is a fear of shame, that you're sort of procrastinating doing something because you're afraid you might have a hard time with it, or be embarrassed by it, or feel shamed by it. So that really struck a chord with me and made me really look at why I was postponing doing these videos. And what came to me was two things. One is that I got a lot of really hard questions, and I felt like, who am I to sort of answer all of these really meaningful and deep and important questions? And so it kind of, I guess, made me a little fearful, like I just wasn't sure I was qualified to do that. So that, paused me a little bit. And then the second question, which may have been even a little bit harder, came from Susan, who is my editor, who is a wonderful, dear friend now. And she said, sometimes you channel things incorrectly. How can we know the rest of what you say is true? And it sort of gave me a little pit in my stomach, because she's right. She was part of the editing of the book, and we had several passes of the edits, and we took some passages out because as I reread them I realized that they didn't sound exactly right. They didn't resonate with me, and so we ended up, taking those out. And basically, what I want to say to you is that, I feel like I like the analogy of an Olympic skater, that and this is what they've told me, that I am going for the gold, that I am trying to help spread these messages of peace and hope and love, and I am learning to channel. I have channeled a whole book, but I'm still, honing my craft. And just like an Olympic skater, is being coached and falls down, trying to land that triple axel, it takes, years in the making, and it's a lot of hard work. And so that's where I'm at right now, where I am still honing my craft, and I continue to, take classes and to meet with mentors and other angelic communicators in order to make sure that I am, keeping myself clear and getting across the messages in the best possible way. So I wanted to share that, and then I also wanted to share a passage in the book that really illustrates the importance of listening to your own heart. So, the other thing I was going to say is that, not to throw the baby out with the bathwater, that just because, some of the messages maybe aren't exactly right, it doesn't mean that all the messages are wrong. It just means that you need to listen to your heart and trust your gut and your instincts to know what makes sense to you and what resonates with you. And for the things that do, hold on to them. And for the things that don't, then, leave them behind. And that's okay. So what I'll read is this passage that says, "I'm back, not understanding the relationship of the Ides of March. It seems confusing." And I had made a comment. This is in the conclusion of the book, but it appears in the introduction, and it's a message from God. And I said, "It seems confusing." And they said, "That was your thought, not ours. You still don't get everything perfectly, and this is important. People need to know that you do not know everything. Your word is not gospel, pun intended, as gospel is not gospel either. People will know the truth by going inside themselves for the answer. An answer or the answer does not come from you or any other source. Each person will connect to their own truth by going within, meditating, reflecting, trusting themselves." So I just wanted to share that. And I am going to make an effort to get back to the questions and start to do some videos to share more information to help you, get the most out of the book and to learn from the book. And I wish you much luck on your spiritual journey. And I do want to mention my website, which is www.michelle with 2 L's, michelledmccann.com. And there you can find, some channel messages, some free information that may be helpful. And then you can also sign up for my weekly email as I send new channel messages every week if you're interested in that. And then, of course, if you're interested in the book, you can order the book there as well. So, and if you sign up for the email, you can actually download a free preview of the book to see if it is of interest to you and may help you, with your connection with God and the angels. So wishing you peace, joy, and angel blessings. And thank you so much for listening to this video. Wishing you a wonderful day.